Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with project pan update. So last month I finished almost around 5 products and I rolled in new products in their place. So I haven't finished anything for this update, but I have made good progress on the items that I have in this project for a long time. So if you're not familiar with what project pan is, it's basically where you select makeup items to work on in order to finish them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on 10 products at a time, and my end goal for all of them is to finish them. And once I finish a product, I roll in something else in its place to finish again. So before we get into the update, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. My name is Ravneet and I make a lot of panning videos. Now let's take a look at our very first product, which is this CoverGirl Clean Fresh Silk Skin Milk foundation. There are a lot of words for a foundation. So it's in the shade light medium and I don't like it. It sits weirdly on my skin. It emphasizes my dry patches. It clings onto them. So yeah, not a fan of this one, but again, I mostly wear it when I'm home. Since rolling it in, I have used it 16 times. So that's where we are at with this product. And the reason I bought it in the first place is because I really liked their clean fresh powder, which I'm also working on in this project to finish, and that is here. So ever since rolling it into this project, which is the beginning of this project pan, so this powder is here since January, and since last update I used it 15 times. It is looking well loved now. You can see the pan expansion on this one. We only got one more ring to expose and then it will be very close to done. So the product is very thin overall and 15 uses has definitely made a nice dent to this one. That's our next product. I finished e.l.f. Duo blush last month and then I rolled in my Franken blush in its place. This blush is something that I made myself by mixing a bunch of eyeshadows together. I have a YouTube short that captured the process. This is how it's looking like today after 18 uses. I managed to wear down this part and overall it's looking a little bit more thinner. There wasn't a lot of product to begin with, but since the product itself is very bright, it is going to take me a long time to finish it, I think. And once I finish it, there would be one eyeshadow empty. I think 2, maybe, yeah. Anyway, this is the Franken blush and it's very pretty. Let me try to give you guys a swatch. Here we go. So that's the outer part, that's the middle part. And the next product is something that I'm chipping through, and that's my Becca highlighter in the shade called Vanilla Quartz. This is how it was looking like last month, and since last update I used it 22 times in total, and this is how it's looking like today. So we managed to use a lot of product from here. This is very reflective. It's so hard to show it properly, but yeah, we have this much product remaining in here. This is something that I've been working on since beginning of this year. And next product that I rolled in last month after I finished a Franken bronzer is this e.l.f. bronzer, and I rolled it into this project in order to finish it. In last update I said that I'm very close to pan, which I was. So I hit pan on this one after 4 uses and I've used it a total of 26 times, and this is how it's looking like today. No, I have not expanded all the pan simply by using it as a bronzer. If you remember my last pan that palette update, not for this month but the month before, I said that I'm going to Franken some of the blue eyeshadow in one of my pan those palettes with this one. So I did that. I took a little bit of blue and then I scraped off this bronzer and then I mixed the product in the pan itself, and I really did not like that, but I did finish it because there wasn't a lot of product that I repressed either way. So after I finished it, it resulted in a huge pan, and then I kept using this bronzer and then I expanded the pan further. So yeah, it is looking very different. I initially hit pan on this one after 4 uses. So 26 uses on this one since last update. And now let's move on to the NYX Jumbo Pencil. So it is in the shade called Milk. This is something that I've been working on since the beginning of this project again. I used it 24 more times since last update. This is how it's looking like today. I was able to wear it down to the center of letters NYX, and I'm really happy about that. I think I will make a huge dent on this one by end of this year. I'm not saying that I'll be able to finish it completely, which I don't think I will, but I will definitely make good progress on this one because I'm wearing this every time I wear my eyeshadow. I wear it as an eye base, so I do use a lot of this product. And then I was working on this brown eyeliner from Wet n Wild. I rolled it in introduction of this project. This is something that I've been saying for past couple months that I'm going to be done with this one very soon, and it's still around. Since last update, I used it 20 times, and this is how it's looking like today. I don't have a lot of this product left, and I'm not saying anything this time. I'm not making any promises. I'm not speculating that I'll be done with this one in a couple months, because that's what I've been saying for over a couple months. So yeah, I made good progress on this one and I'm happy about that. And let's move on to the very exciting part. So I was working on this Essence lipstick. It was in the shade called Brave, and I wore it down to that plastic part. I said that I'm going to dig out whatever is remaining in there and I will melt it, and I will mix it with another lipstick that I was working on in this project last year, and then I will melt those two lipsticks together to make a new one. And that process was very messy. I tried to melt it in a big spoon, but I poured the molten mixture into the mold. I did not want to put it in an empty tube because then it would go all the way to the bottom and then I would have to dig it up again. So I cut off a lipstick in half. So I have this lipstick from AOA Studio that I really did not care about, and I cut it from here, and the part that I chopped off from here, I put that on top of another lipstick. So yeah, it's very weird. This is something that I'm trying to finish. I think if I use it as a bronzer, I'll be able to get it done. This is very sheer lipstick, so yeah, I think I should be able to finish whatever is left of this lipstick. And then this is the bullet. It still did not stick onto here, so it's just sitting there. Let's see. But it did turn out pretty, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, I don't know how often I'm going to reach for this one, but it's still in this project. Since last update, I used it 8 times in total. So that's the lipstick Brave slash In the Flesh from Wet n Wild. I finished the lip liner last update, and then I rolled in my oldest lip liner. It's from Wet n Wild. It's in the shade called Willow. I rolled it in last month and I used it 9 times. It is not as smooth as it used to be, so it's not moving at all, but I do like the shade of this one. This is how it looks like, and I'm going to keep it in. We'll see how much more I can use it. And last update, I also finished a sample size, I'd say deluxe size of Tarte foundations. So there was 5 mils of product. It took me a long time to finish that, and in that place I rolled in my Milk Makeup mascara. It is also a deluxe product, so there's only 3 mils of product, and ever since rolling it in, I used it 9 times in total. So those are all of the 10 products that I'm working on in this project, and that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're watching my video. Wherever in the world you are, I will see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.